Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Have you ever pondered what goes through a narcissist's mind when they realize that their carefully constructed facade is finally crumbling? Today, we delve into this intense and revealing topic. Grasping this aspect of their psyches is crucial, especially if you've encountered narcissistic traits or personality disorders in your own life. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into human behavior. If you find this discussion engaging, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Now let's begin. Understanding the concept of dimming the monster is essential for unraveling the intricate nature of narcissistic breakdowns. These breakdowns, where the narcissist's grandiose self-image disintegrates, offer deep insights into their psyche and the consequences of their behavior. This discussion will reveal how narcissists face their demise and how you can protect yourself if you find yourself entangled with one. The nature of narcissistic breakdown. Narcissistic breakdowns manifest in various ways, lasting for different durations and striking with divergent intensities. Fundamentally, it occurs when the narcissist's carefully crafted facade fails to live up to its grandiose claims. This moment is not just a single event, but a culmination of multiple stresses and failures that cause the narcissist's self-image to unravel. To understand this better, consider the spiritual and darker aspects that may come into play. Narcissists' identities are deeply tied to their achievements and the admiration they receive from others. When these external sources of validation fail or are removed, their ego begins to falter. This often results in a profound sense of emptiness, inadequacy, and despair. Narcissists are experts at masking their shame. Even when faced with severe setbacks, they often maintain a veneer of calm and control. They project an image of success and stability to the outside world, even as their personal life falls apart. When obstacles become too great, they may retreat into their vices, seeking refuge in an artificial world where they can cling to some semblance of control. A personal encounter, John's fall from grace. Let me illustrate this with a story. A colleague, whom we'll call John, had risen rapidly through the ranks due to his charismatic personality and ambitious drive. His talents were undeniable, but whispers of volatile behavior and subtle deception began to circulate. Initially, these rumors were dismissed as mere gossip. However, a troubling pattern soon emerged. John eagerly anticipated a significant promotion, which was eventually awarded to someone else. The fallout was swift and dramatic. His polished veneer vanished, revealing a shell of the person he once was. Dark circles framed his eyes, and he appeared visibly worn out from sleepless nights spent dwelling on perceived slights rather than celebrating his achievements. Tasks were left unfinished, and deadlines were missed. The once dynamic figure had become a shadow of his former self. The most surprising development was John's request for help. The once mighty individual was now humbled by the harsh realities of his situation. Although pride often prevents narcissists from admitting failure, they are acutely aware of their inner turmoil and seek solace wherever they can find it. In their weakest moments, they may reinvent themselves as victims, seeking comfort and support from others. The illusion of genuine transformation. When dealing with a narcissist, you might occasionally witness what seems to be a moment of genuine vulnerability. This exposure can offer a glimpse into their true selves, revealing a fragile and almost childlike aspect. However, this display is often a temporary fracture in their facade rather than a sign of lasting change. It is crucial not to be deceived by these fleeting moments of vulnerability. While the ego may seem subdued temporarily, it is always ready to reassert itself. This brief exposure is merely a small crack in their carefully maintained persona. Do not be mistaken. The narcissist's fundamental nature remains unchanged beneath these occasional displays of weakness. Compassion towards a narcissist can lead to complex dynamics. Generosity might foster greed, and kindness may be seen as a means to an end. The narcissist's inability to fulfill their own fantasies often leads to frustration and anger, which they project onto others. They find faults outside themselves and refuse to take responsibility for their own shortcomings. The risks of offering help. Offering assistance to a narcissist can be fraught with challenges. Beneath the momentary cracks in their facade lies their true self, driven by a self-centered nature that prioritizes their own needs above all else. Genuine transformation requires internal change, not just temporary external support. When observing a narcissist's struggles, it's important to remember that compassion alone does not lead to real change. Steady support, without enabling destructive behaviors, is crucial. Avoid becoming entangled in their turmoil. Instead, view it as a fleeting struggle rather than an indication of permanent change. The role of karma and consequences. The concept of karma plays a significant role in understanding the fate of narcissists. According to karmic principles, our actions impact others, and those who focus solely on themselves eventually face consequences. Narcissists often perform good deeds to boost their own egos rather than from genuine concern for others. When misfortune strikes, it can lead to their downfall rather than prompting them to take responsibility for their actions. Narcissists frequently expend their time and energy on deflecting blame rather than addressing their own failures. This perpetuates a cycle of blame and victimhood. If you choose to help a struggling narcissist, do so with caution, ensuring that you do not become a pawn in their manipulative schemes. Navigating the final stages. Witnessing the consequences of a narcissist's actions catching up to them can be startling. Their health may deteriorate, finances may dwindle, and relationships may wither, causing their carefully crafted facade to crumble. This descent into turmoil can be profound, with new hardships compounding their already weakened state. In rare moments of vulnerability, narcissists may appear lost and directionless. Well-wishers may rush to offer aid, interpreting these overtures as a plea for absolution. However, expecting lasting change from a narcissist without significant intervention or counseling is often unrealistic. The illusion of immediate transformation. Transformation in narcissistic behavior is rarely immediate. It requires persistence through setbacks and is motivated by internal conviction rather than fleeting empathy. True change is gradual and requires consistent effort, much like a mangrove sprouting from a seed in the sea. Expecting immediate results is as unrealistic as expecting a cat to bark or a lion to exhibit feline traits. Encouraging rehabilitation is important, but be cautious in assuming that a narcissist can sustain change. Most recidivate unchanged, and while it is natural to hope for recovery, being prepared for potential disappointment is wise. True transformation stems from internalized conviction and requires more than just temporary weakness or empathy. Understanding the cycle of behavior. Narcissists often go through extended periods of dismay, lasting from several months to a year, before hitting rock bottom. During this time, they become increasingly absorbed in themselves, seeking quick fixes or shortcuts out of their situations. Rather than addressing their problems head-on, they may resort to manipulative tactics or rely on others for financial support. The behaviors observed during these periods can include prevarications, trickery, and forcing their way through life to obtain their desires. Their needs always come first, and their actions are driven by a relentless focus on themselves. There are generally two types of crises that narcissists experience: transient crises and major collapses. In transient crises, their behavior becomes increasingly erratic, and those around them must be cautious not to become entangled in their dramatic performances. In major collapses, they face profound depression and seek any means of escape. but their pride often prevents them from seeking genuine help. The role of karma in narcissistic downfall. Karma plays a crucial role in the downfall of narcissists. The principle that our deeds impact others implies that those who are solely focused on their own gain will eventually face consequences. Narcissists who engage in superficial acts of kindness to enhance their own image will ultimately confront the repercussions of their actions. When dealing with a narcissist in crisis, approach the situation with caution. While it may be tempting to offer help, be mindful of potential manipulation. True change is a result of deep internal transformation rather than temporary gestures or external support. Thank you for joining me in this discussion. If you found this topic insightful, please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our deep dives into human behavior. Your support helps us reach more people who are navigating similar challenges.